festival, and when people are going to get that information and then they're going to come back, kind of what's going to be the next step? What will take place? Is this for enjoyment? Is there a road we can go down where we could get specific funding or pathways to investigate the kind of energy this is, or make sure that that land is protected? Kind of, what do you think is going to come out of the festival attendance? What will be the natural outcome of people coming in and learning more about these lights?
I really think that everyone has their own opinion. Everyone has, well, it's got to be this because it's not that. And I think just getting everyone together in the same place and listening to people with a different idea than you have helps you sort of reformulate what you're thinking, you know? And if we can all talk and communicate and share our ideas, maybe we'll get a little closer to the answers. Or not, because it's a mystery.
The festival will definitely be a forum for the exchange of ideas. We do have cynics lined up, skeptics, and believers, and musicians with ballads about them. A real mixing pot of attitudes.
And as long as I think as we're, you know, if we can be all-inclusive about that, take every, you know, instance and every, you know, different school of thought, and, you know, let's try and look at it objectively, all of it. You know, that's the only way we can see the big picture, really, you know, is to take everything, cultural, folkloric, scientific, spiritual, you know, all of it. You've got to really consider everything.
Will anyone be filming this festival? Will there actually be anyone filming to, you know, I can imagine if you do have a service where people are quiet and the lights do appear, you know, are we going to be able to have that recorded some way for other people to?
I'm sure there'll be several folks standing by, you know, civilians with cameras. I don't know if you guys have someone that, you know.
Not officially, no. Maybe we can interest Don Cooper in it.
Oh, maybe we should. Yeah.
In being our historian.
Ideal, yes.
Because I'm just, you know, from thinking that when there is a chance, when people get together, just, you know, naturally, you know, whenever two or more, you ump up the energy, and that in itself, if the natural mountains are just a natural energy thin veil, that's just by design, that's just one of the places on Earth where it is, then when you add people to it and they're all focusing their attention on this phenomenon, what could come from that? I'm thinking there could be a exponential burst that we could actually gain faster than not having people collectively gather. And especially from thinking about it from a spiritual side, if people are focused on being receptive and listening or looking from a very gentle point of view, and it's in the perhaps dawn, but dark enough where they could, or even the evening service, where they could appear and be seen, just to see what exchange would take place when we've created a forum for them, that they, with their intelligence, feel welcome to come. And if they are spirits, you know, would a service be a perfect forum to elevate them and send them on their way, so that they receive, not only by showing us their beauty and the mystery, but from us that they can receive, to get to where they want to go. And if that's, you know, just one of the ways, I just can just think that might be one of the things that could come out of this. You know. So, okay, we've got about just under 5 minutes left, so just want to finish up and make sure that we're going to have people attend this festival. So what would be the best way for people to film them, document them? Can you share in your research, as a researcher, what do you look for so that we can tell people, okay, if you do it this way, we'll be able to...
Well, I'd like to pass that question to Micha, but first let me just briefly indicate the 3 best viewing points, just give driving directions to those. You reach Wiseman's View through the village of Linville Falls, which is about 20 miles north of the city of Morganton, and the Wiseman's View is on the Kistler Memorial Highway, which is the dirt road along the western side of Linville Gorge, and 4.4 miles out there you come to a large Forest Service parking lot. That's the #1 viewing area. The other viewing area is off of Highway 181 north of Morganton at milepost
Marker 20.
Marker 20. There's a large dirt parking lot from which they've been seen over the decades. And finally, at Blue Ridge Parkway milepost 310, there was an overlook called the Lost Cove Cliffs Overlook, which gives you a drastically different angle on Brown Mountain than the other two positions. You're looking down on it from the north. And those are the three most popular viewing